Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays Beorning, and Barpathnir has a little quest for me to bide my time here before heading off to Forhel.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Master Elrond wishes to speak with you, Pineclaw. We were just speaking with him a moment ago. He says that elves have need of the strength of the race of men, and wish for you to speak with him about some matter of urgency. Go inside and speak with Master Elrond in his library. Right? Very well. Now there are a number of quests in the game, the racial specific ones, where they decided that since Beornings are technically of the race of men, even though they're treated as a separate race for the point of view of character creation and all that, and for the racial deeds, that the race of men will be treated as men as for some of the other later racial specific quests, such as this one. So we will head down and speak with Elrond about this little matter that we need to concern us.
Dark days are coming.
Welcome. I am pleased to see you well. We must be thankful for every journey that ends in safety. For these are dangerous times, and the shadows grow ever long outside Rivendell. A small company will soon be setting forth on a mission of great secrecy to combat the growing dark. I am loath to speak of detail of their errand, but I know that it will be of great hurt to the enemies of this age if they succeed. The fate of the race of men concerns you closely, Pineclaw, and I know that you are trustworthy. 2 doughty men prepare to set forth on this perilous journey. Lend them your assistance as they prepare to leave. I speak of Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and Boromir of Gondor. Look for them in one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris. Very well. So we need to speak with Boromir and Aragorn. Now this is a little series where each race tends to do a quest that's related to them, so therefore here you help Boromir and Aragorn. The hobbits will help Pippin and maybe another hobbit also. You'll be helping hobbits. And for elves and dwarves, I think they reverse things a little bit to show that you're trying to bridge the gap between the two. So I think the elves help Gimli and the dwarves help Legolas or something like that, in order to hopefully bring out some new reaching out for the two races, since the two have drifted apart over the years. And of course it's as represented in the lore by the fact that Gimli and Legolas become pretty good friends by the time the whole thing's over. I hope that's not too much of a spoiler for anybody. But alright, we will head out here in the rain. Well, I guess it's better than the snows of Forhel, right? Which is what we're probably going to be running into either next episode or the episode after that. And here is the guest house where we spoke with Aragorn and with Boromir earlier on, and I will presume they're still there. The guest rooms. And here we go. Hello, Aragorn.
Greetings.
Elrond has entrusted you with knowledge of our errand. I am glad. I go with Boromir to the city of Minas Tirith, a journey that lies along that of the rest of the company for many leagues, and yet the route to take is still undecided. I see 2 ways for the company to take. We might make for the Redhorn Gate to pass over the mountains that descends into Dimril Dale, where lie the still waters of the Miramir, or we could head to the Gap of Rohan, by which Boromir came north. There are difficulties associated with each way, but one of these 2 must prove the better route. I will continue poring over the maps, Pineclaw. You will speak with Gandalf about these 2 routes. I believe he is in Bilbo's room in the first floor of the House of Elrond. Alright, so we need to speak with Gandalf, but let's see what Boromir has to say before we continue that.
Might I take a moment of your time?
It does my heart good to see a Beorning such as you, Pineclaw. I think he would have said man such as you, but that's my opinion. Aragorn there seems to be a strong man, but he seems to prize his friendship of elves over that of his own kind. So many elves in this place. Every hour we spend in this hidden valley prolongs the struggle of Gondor. How many men will fall in its defense ere we depart? My sword arm itches for battle, and my horn longs to be sounded. You understand the need to have for haste, Pineclaw? You are not like the others, who live for such a long span that the concerns of the present must seem trivial or meaningless. But it is not so. Climb the winding road to the south entrance of the valley, and ask the guards there if they may need of my vigilance. I will spend the time until we depart guarding the borders, if they have need of my strength. Alright. That's for the strength of men. So let us head out and to the borders. And up the road to the borders. And that means up, I presume they mean up that way. He did say winding road, didn't he? Yeah, I think he said, yeah, because there's the Equestrian Way up there. So that is what we do. We go up and around, up and around, and even more up, and even more around. I suppose that when you have a hidden valley, you want to make it difficult to find, and very easy to access very rarely go together. So I could imagine that's why you have all these switchbacks, because if it were a nice gradual slope downward, it'd be very easy to find the valley. I mean, I think it's certainly better hidden than Istilden is, but that's my opinion. Though, of course, if there were more dragons or something like that around that could fly up high, I guess they could easily find this place. How about Krabad? I would think that they'd be able to find this thing, but they might not know one valley from another or something like that. Well, anyway, here are the guards. Let's see what they have to say. We have things here at the entrance to the valley well in hand, Pineclaw. I appreciate the intentions of our visitor from the south, but we have no need of his assistance. Imladris has been saved from attack long years before either he or you walked in Eriador. Thank him for his offer, but tell him his concern is misplaced. The elves can protect Imladris. I'm sure he will love that. Well then, we'll now head into the House of Elrond. Here we are, back in the last homely house, and here's Bilbo's room, and here's Gandalf.
Why do you disturb me?
2 ways, you say? What are the 2 ways over the mountains Aragorn purposes? The passage to the mountain could be difficult. The Red-Horned Gate is very high up, and in winter the heights may be treacherous. I do not believe the Gap of Rohan will be open to us. The way would bring the company too close to Isengard, and Aragorn will understand why we must not go that way. But there is a 3rd way to go through the mountains. I will not speak of it here, but Aragorn will know the way of which I speak. Return to him with my misgivings. All right. It's Aragorn. Not Aragon. Aragon is a place in Spain. And I'm sure that Aragorn doesn't want to go through Spain. But we'll get back when we see Aragorn again. We are back in the guest rooms. And let's see. Well, let's first take care of Boromir.
Greetings.
What did they say, Pineclaw? The elves have turned down my offer for aid? This is what I expected, though it grieves me to see it so clearly. The elves believe they have no need of us. They may change their opinion if Gondor falls, and change it quickly. Do they not see that our people are the last real defense? Have they forgotten the great deeds of our people that have made this land safe? We must remind them, my friend. Go to the Hall of Fire, the Hall of Elrond, and remind some of the elf singers there are great deeds of our people, of the Gondorian cavalry perhaps, and of Elendil and his sons. They will not undervalue the contributions of my people. Alright, so I need to speak with some elf singers. Well, if I had remembered that part, I would have come here first instead of going straight to Mithrandir. Alright.
Greetings.
I do know of this third way, and Gandalf knows too that I am loath to bring the company through the mountain by that road. It is a dark way and dangerous. I will say no more of it, but I hope it will not come to that. My heart tells me that the Redhorn Gate is the safest for our purpose. Thank you, Pineclaw. You have done me a service. Alright, and now we need to head back into the last homely house. Here in the Hall of Fire, let's speak with some elf singers and see what they have to say. At Boromir's urging, you recite the tale of Elendil and his sons, and the strength they brought to the battle of Dagorlad at the Black Gate of Mordor. I know this tale, but I know it by another name. For in Eladris it is called the Song of the Last Alliance, and involves more characters, not just Elendil the Tall, but Gil-galad our king, and Master Elrond, and Círdan the shipwright. But you have reminded me of this, and I urge you not to forget it yourself, Pineclaw. Neither elves alone, nor men alone, could have withstood the power of the enemy at the siege of Mordor. Alright, I suppose that works. And where's the other elf singer? Upstairs? Where's this other elf singer? Oh! Hello! Were you in an elven cloak or something? Okay, I recite the tale of the ride of the Gondorian cavalry at the pursuit of the Witch King for Fornost, where the forces of Angmar were routed. A good tale, and the deeds of Prince Eärnur are worthy of remembrance, as are those of many strong men besides. But your tale has ended before Eärnur's horse gave way in terror to the Witch King. Were it not for the arrival of the elf lord Glorfindel, things may have gone ill for the captain of Gondor that day. But your point is clear. Against the great evils of the shadow, elves and men must stand together. It is a lesson gladly remembered. Alright, well, I hope Boromir appreciates this. Alright, Boromir, I delivered your message. You have eased my mind, Pineclaw. Though it seems we struggle alone, it is not so. That is why we fight on, not just for our people, but for all peoples. Alright, very well. And that means we get to go back to Elrond! Alright, Elrond, I've managed to help them. Should I head up north now?
A strange fate brings you hither.
Thank you for helping Aragorn and Boromir with their preparations. The fate of all your people is bound by the success of the mission they must undertake.
A strange fate brings you hither.
The time has come for the company to depart on the errand in secrecy, Pineclaw. As you have been of some assistance with their preparations, you may join the members of the household, as we see them on their way. Talk to me when you are ready to start. Alright? So let's go.
The household of Elrond Half-Elven gather to bid farewell to 9 brave adventurers entrusted with a secret task which could mean the salvation or doom of Middle-earth. I, Gandalf the Grey, must lead them along dark roads.
Ooh, that's scary. Hello. Everything seems to be ready, Pineclaw, and we're about to leave. Hopefully, I will see you again once all is done with. Alright. You take care of yourself, Frodo. Adventuring is a dangerous business. Alright, well, I guess it is. But it looks like yeah, it looks like he will have some help. Anything else? You're alright. You're right, Frodo. You can't go wrong with a Took, a Brandy Book, and a Gamgee. Solid hobbits all. Alright. Okay, let's speak with Aragorn. Keep an eye upon these lands while we are away, my friend. Our errand is a dangerous one, but there will be danger behind us too, and my footsteps will be easier if I know that Pineclaw remains behind to protect against them. My own journey will carry me far from here. Arnduriel will go to Minas Tirith, and my road follows that of the company for many leagues. Hello, Sam. Samwise, you dunderhead! You've gone and forgotten to bring a bit of rope with you. I knew there would be something I'd forget. But here we are, and too much to carry as it is, and I've lightened my load as much as I can. You're in for it now, same as we are, Bill. Got to look out for each other, don't we? Alright. What about Mary? This is it, Pineclaw. With us luck, and we'll be sure to come through okay. Leastways, we'll make sure to lend Frodo all the help we can, and do whatever Gandalf needs us to do. We'll see you when we get back, and that's a promise. Alright? Come along, Pip, it's almost time to go. I'm ready. I was just saving my energy. Alright, good. Hello, Boromir. So begins a new journey. Let us go forth boldly, I say, rather than skulking from shadow to shadow, and let the enemy quail at our coming. Are we ready at last to leave? I will be glad to put this waiting behind us. Always do I sound my horn at setting forth. Let the enemy quake at its call. It is ill done, Boromir. The strength of the company's errand is in secrecy. Why should we creep in darkness and fear? We are not thieves. Yet we must leave like these, Boromir, or risk detection. Come here, Pineclaw. The number of the company has been chosen, and any more would threaten the success of the mission. You have business remaining in Eriador, brave Beorning. You mean like going up to Forhale? Defend this people from the lengthening shadows. If the errand of this company fails, Eriador will have need of heroes before the final darkness. You have done our part, Pineclaw. This burden is for others. The company is setting out to the quest to Mount Doom. I ask no oath over you, save Frodo alone, to go with him and free companions. And who will abandon Frodo will answer to my axe. A fool vows to walk the road when he knows not the winds Gimli. Such a vow might lend courage and strength in the heart, if strength is needed. Rely instead upon each other, and take what counsels you can. Go now, with my blessings of all the free folk. Farewell. Come on, Bill. And now they depart. We've done a few quests for them, but it will be difficult now. Farewell, sweet Pamladris. You will stay always in my memory. Mary? What is it, Pippin? I'm hungry. What do you expect from a hobbit? So next time we will head up north into the icy depths of Forhell. The next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.